It's no secret that ag here is, well, it's big in Kern County. And with ag comes pesticides. I'm Sam Hoyle, your Shafter neighborhood reporter. Did you know starting early next year, you'll be able to find out what pesticides are being sprayed around you?
The statewide notification of agricultural use of restricted materials from the Department of Pesticide Regulation is the first program of its kind across the country and give residents access to know what's being sprayed around them.
And Spray Days California is a first of its kind system that's going to provide information in advance of the planned applications of restricted material pesticides that are used in agriculture. In terms of what this regulation will change, the only change to existing regulations is that there's a requirement in the regulation for notices of intent to be submitted electronically to the county ag commissioner through a system called Cal Ag Permits, except in the cases of undue hardships.
That's Leah Bailey, Deputy Director of Communication and Outreach for DPR, who said this system has been in the works for several years in response to public input. At the center of that input has been Bianca Santoyo, the community organizer for the Center on Race, Poverty, and the Environment. Santoyo says the spur behind this change was public input surrounding AB 617 and increased air monitoring for pesticides. And now to see the change to the regulations to show citizens in rural areas is a dream come true.
It's one out of the entire nation. It's a miracle coming from an agriculture area, especially from the valley, that we're finally seeing a notification come out. It's important. It says precedents that community members are able to do whatever their desire as long as they put their effort and their heart and dedication.
However, both Bailey and Santoyo know with this program being the first of its kind, there will likely be kinks to work out, which is why DPR is accepting public comment on the program for the next 3 years to be factored into changes made yearly, culminating in a comprehensive 3-year report on the program.
So there's a lot of mechanisms in place to make sure that this system is working the way that it's anticipated to work and to get input from the public to make sure that we can continue to improve.
It still needs a lot of work to be done, but I think it does show that there's work in our communities and the effort that we're doing. It's not fighting against big corporations or big companies. It's working together to make a better, healthy cities.
The early stages of this program go into effect in late February of next year, with the full rollout happening in late March. To learn more about DPR's new rule, you can find that linked in the story online. In Shafter, I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter.